All right, Aquarius, welcome to your May 2021 reading. I, of course, am Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega, here with the messages. I'm going to take a look at your challenges, your advice, and your potential outcomes for each week. Now, I do recognize that I'm a little bit behind, but keep in mind that time is on a continuum here. Usually these readings energies start towards the end of the month anyways, leading into the next month. So I'd love some confirmation from some of you in the comments below as to how week one has been, and I'm going to read it anyways, just because it's a monthly reading. We'll see what happens. And some of you may pick this up a little later anyways, and it may be the start of your month. Who knows? Bear in mind that, guys, that this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone, so keep what does and leave the rest, please. And as always, if you'd like to reach out to me, all my information is linked in either the description below or the About section of my channel. I'm doing things a little bit different. We're going to take a look at the last five, the bottom of the deck. I'm also going to be clarifying this up with one card each through the Light and Shadow deck as well. And then, first one out is the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Then I'll be picking it up in the extended reading with your crystal mineral card energy, your archangel, your goddess deck, maybe wisdom of the oracle, maybe whispers of Lord Ganesha, maybe your medicine totem. You never know. But it's a whole other toolkit to pull from, whole other energy to pull from. So we'll be taking a look there at the oracles. Okay. Five of Wands energy, Aquarius, for your advice. Interesting. A little bit miscommunications going on, I think. Oh, yeah. And King of Swords energy. What else we got coming out? I've got the Queen of Cups for week 2. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I thought somebody else flipped. Got the King of Cups. Nice. King and Queen right in a row. Beautiful. Talk about bringing things back into the balance. That's very Aquarius energy too. The King of Cups is. Aquariuses have a very nice way about them generally, that they want to do what's right for everyone. You can always count on Aquarius to make the best decision that's like right for them and their partner. Typically, I know there's exceptions, but for the most part, Aquariuses have like a super big heart. That is really family oriented, that is really outside of themselves. It's not to say they don't have an ego, because some indeed do, but they're generally very like family and community oriented. That's what I would that's what I really call that. Devil energy for week 2 is a challenge. Some of you getting a little tempted with things here, but we'll take a look at that here in just a moment. Okay, got the Page of Wands for week 4's challenge. The 3 of Pentacles, nice. For the advice, some teamwork going on here. And the 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, guys, is the 2 of Wands. Starting out with the 2 of Wands energy. That's the energy of, I'm just going to move this forward here a little bit so I can sit at the edge of my chair. 2 of Wands energy is really an energy about what is attainable versus what are the resources. And we'll take a look at the rest of this, because there's a lot of mixed emotions going on with y'all's reading. And I got to ring my bell because the sun is down now. We're going to call in some different energies. We're going to switch it up here. Give it a little ring around. Tends to be a little bit more of an emotional reading in the evening anyways. But there's just a little bit of everything going on for Aquarius in the month of May. So, starting out with your challenge, I want you to accept, or I hope you accept, Aquarius, something new that's being offered to you, whether it's a new job, whether it's some sort of entrepreneurship, whether it's got to be something you're really passionate about, though, because we have the Ace of Wands out. This is your challenge, embracing that new desire, new idea, new creative endeavor for whatever it is, right? There's a lot of them going on, but the Divine's like literally offering you something and being like, here, let's do this. kind of way about it. Or maybe it's you making the decision, because I know Aquarius has been struggling in previous months about really going the extra and like really fulfilling some of their hopes and dreams, or fulfilling some of those passions and creative thoughts that they are having. Entrepreneurships, enterprise, things like that. Anything you're passionate about, truly, Aquarius. What your advice is, though, is there may be some sort of little spat, miscommunication along the way here within the first week of May's time frame. Kind of like a locker room battle, kind of like a lot of squabbling over nothing, really. Pardon me, where everybody kind of like jumps in, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and it's really over a small miscommunication of something, Aquarius, that just the only way to get the argument stopped is by putting your foot down and saying, hey, no, this is really what I meant, right? So just bear in mind of that, Aquarius. Your potential outcome's great. You have the transformative, very keen, intellectual King of Swords. He's all about power stance and making plans. He not only makes the plans, he puts plans into action, but he does it in a very methodical and strategic manner. So very clear of intentions, very, very good at communicating. Is this energy here for either you Aquariuses, or it could be somebody you're dealing with that's an air sign. So air signs, Aquarius, you're an Aquarius, so this could be you, in fact you, Libra or Gemini, I believe, for the air signs there. Second week out, we have the lovely, I'm so happy to see her in all my readings this month, I really am. The Queen of Cups energy is out. The Queen of Cups is about that gentle communication, that compassionately listening, Aquarius. Now this could in fact be you accessing this energy, or it could be that you yourself are seeking someone very motherly like, very therapist-like, very counselor-like, very good friend, pal, aunt, something along those lines, where it's about sitting and actually listening. It's about sitting and validating and using your intuition and using that psychic nudge, Aquarius. You know, she's got her little trophy here. She's not just a chalice. She's not just a cup. She's a trophy. She's like, come on, I've mastered my emotions, is what it's really saying. Now, there's both are teaming up here. So not only are you getting her as the challenge, but you're getting him as the advice. Again, he's the one who King Cups just wants everybody to be happy. There's going to be some messages coming in. There may be some prosperity coming in, though. That's what that fish is kind of like flying overhead for, right? And he's got 2 cups here. That's because of his mastery. He has a throne he could be sitting in. He recognizes there's some emotional stuff going on in the background. So you may find week 2 in May here dealing more with emotions in particular. But wait till you see what's coming. You're going to like this, Aquarius. But again, he's about joy. He's about celebration. He's about enjoying life, entertainment. I have a feeling like there may be some grandbabies involved for you guys in week 2, like maybe news of a new grandchild for some reason. If that resonates with you, please do leave me a comment below. But I just got the nudge with that as well. Potential outcomes looking great for you guys this week here, Aquarius. Got the 10 of Pentacles energy. This is the card of abundance. Could also be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in nature. But this is about a solid foundation. This is stability, security, your home, your finance, your blessings that just keep on coming for you guys. And they're grounded in energy. They're not just fleeting. They're long-lasting, and they come with some wisdom to back them up. They may come with some advice even. You may also win the lottery. You may also maybe be a good week to play the scratch ticket, just saying. Don't go hog wild, but or maybe inheriting a home, a family home even, something along those lines. But a lot of wisdom, a lot of abundance is your potential outcome for this week. And I have a feeling it's more to do, again, grandchild thing aside, maybe it's also more about communication and togetherness, especially if you're a married couple. This is really about solidifying things, being emotionally there for one another, and truly listening, as much as it is about kind of riding out the storm, so that way you can have all that abundance, that family togetherness as well. Week 3, we've got the Devil card energy. So again, this is about perseverance. Yes, it's about temptations, though, also. What is it that chains us to something? Whether it's an addiction, whether it's spending, whether it's alcoholism, whatever it is. It's about letting go of those self-limiting beliefs. Yes, it's about being determined to succeed. It's about being determined that even against the odds of those limitations or those addictions, whatever it is, the Devil card energy is the lesson learned in time, that we can free ourselves from those burdens. We can free ourselves from those demons, those material things that indeed Capricorn energy does love. Those temptations, as it were. That's your challenge here, Aquarius. What's your advice? Stay focused on your finance, right? Be generous with your time, your money. This page, yes, while he is a page, he is looking at a new opportunity or something new in relation to their finance. He's a very savvy page when it comes to saving up his money and where to spend it, because while he may also be generous of his time and his finance, he's also very cautious. He's very practical minded. So this is somebody young, perhaps, who's saving up for college, saving up for their home. You could be dealing with, or it's figuring out like some new place to invest your money, but not without doing the legwork first to really look into it. In other words, if you're going to buy into stocks and bonds, take your time to educate about that. Again, being cautious with your money, especially if you're trying to save for the future here, Aquarius. Try not to give in to those temptations. Maybe a little change is coming your way. Some new change is coming your way. Some new abundance from the previous week has come your way. Try not to go hog wild, spending it at places you may not really need to, is what this guy is saying as well. Generous, yes, with your time and your finance, but keep it in balance and make sure you spend it on the things you really, really want for the long haul, is what I'm getting from that as well. Potential outcome is you may be a little bit tired, right? Exhausted, perhaps, because maybe there's some sort of negotiating you've been doing, some sort of battle you've been doing, work, expressing yourself. Again, these are wands, so they're about those actions. They're about those creative ideas, endeavors, entrepreneurships. Maybe that's all become a little bit tiring for you this week. Maybe you've gone hog wild spending, living your little luxurious self's life here, Aquarius, that you're like, oops, I better pump the brakes for a minute here, get myself in check, especially in regards to my finance before I begin something new, and catch my breath. This is the catch your breath card. They're gathering their resources is what it is, because they're about to do something wonderful. They're not sure, though, what that wonderful something is quite yet, because they have so many ideas. This is your challenge for week 4. It is a challenge because while this individual has a lot of potential, they may lack the performance. We know you know how to spend money here, clearly, in week 3, frivolously, Aquarius. But what this could also be indicating is that all those things you'd rather be doing, like all that talk you've had about some things, you're not quite putting it into action. You may need somebody to kind of like buffer or filter those thoughts, ideas you're having, counselor even, perhaps, so that way you can kind of narrow it down and pick a lane, as it were, pick an idea that you really want to work with. It may require you to have some teamwork, right? Or marry education. This is 3 of Pentacles energy. 3 of Pentacles is about investing not only in yourself and what that new something is, that new skill, trade, or craft perhaps, but it's also like investing for the future. You're investing your time into it because you want to make more money down the road. So this could be an add-on to what it is you're already doing, or what you perhaps started way back here at the beginning of the month for that new something. But this is saying like, okay, I need investors. I need more information, more teamwork on board. Indeed, this could be you learning from a master, learning some sort of new skill, trade, or craft from someone who's older and wiser and knows more, or is more skilled in the area that you're looking to attain more knowledge or wisdom in, and certainly more finance. This can all be a little bit confusing. You may have a lot of emotional stuff going on. There may be like the family versus career dynamics thing going on. Or again, maybe it's just a real hard time like picking a lane as to what new project you really want to do here. Pardon me for a minute, guys. Pardon me. So it might be a little bit confusing. And this card too can also represent somebody who's got like so many, again, ideas or emotional stuff going on that they're not fully invested in reality. So you want to make sure your goal or your vision or your dream is realistic and, again, clear is the big thing. I'm seeing a lot of like miscommunication and then getting cleared up. Miscommunication and getting cleared up vibes from this reading altogether. And it sounds like it's because, Aquarius, you have so many ideas that you're working with or want to work on. And there's an element, too, of kind of wanting your cake and eat it, too. I really feel in this particular instance that it may not jive with those who love you or you're surrounded by, or even in a coworker relationship. Pardon me. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Wands energy. This is just an extension of your reading. As it were, I'll clarify each week up afterwards. So, Two of Wands, of course, again, going back to that surveying your domain. What do you control? What are you looking out to the future? What are you looking to do here? Here's your resources over here. Here is what you need to attain. Get it together. Pardon me, my throat's giving out on me from reading so much. But nonetheless, Aquarius, this is you kind of making the plan again. You narrowing it down and saying, okay, these are all the ideas I'm running with. I'm not quite there yet, though. You're not quite there yet because you're definitely stuck in your head with some things. You may be doubting yourself. You may not have, what you may be feeling like is you're kind of like stuck with some of this energy, when in reality you're not. These are loose bandages over her eyes and things that are binding her. She can easily slip this off and get through all those swords. Swords, of course, are those thoughts, those ideas you're having more of them, making plans for the future, Aquarius. But again, they're not quite clear. I know that because there's these clouds in the background here, and clouds kind of tend to form and disperse and change. So you're looking towards the future, just like a page would, right? You want something new, perhaps. You're making plans for something new, but still not really fully formed in that newness. And here it is finally. Beautiful. These are the cards I want you to have. I want you to have faith, right? Fool card energy, major arcana, so we know this is one of the most important parts of your reading, as well as that devil energy. Letting go of those self-limiting beliefs or actions that we have. Fool card energy is about totally giving your energy to, handing it over to spirit and saying, like, you know what, universe, I trust you. I don't know what's going to happen next. This is exciting, but I know Spirit's got my back. I know I'm pure in my intentions. I'm ready for something new, ready to make it happen. And indeed you are, because you have the second runner out here is the card of manifestation through the Magician. The Magician has all the tools on the table. They have everything they need to manifest what it is they desire. They have all the knowledge, all the wisdom, and they've mastered it already. So they know what they're doing finally. They've moved on from this, where it's like, okay, I got these ideas, but I don't really know what's going to happen, to, okay, I'm a little bit stuck here because I'm a little bit uncertain if I can make this happen, whether it's financially, which it looks like you can, or whether it's just a process of letting go of my self-limiting beliefs here, Aquarius. You are like the Fool. You don't know what's going to happen next. You just know because you have everything you need and you're at a new beginning in your life. that you're going to make it happen. Whatever it is you're meant to manifest is what you're going to manifest. You accept it, and you know that Spirit's got your back throughout the whole process. It's really beautiful energy to have here, Aquarius. Let's clarify these weeks up. 1 through 4. Clarify week 1, we've got the Hierophant energy. There's that higher commitment. We've got the Chariot out. Beautiful. Taurus, Cancer energy on the Chariot. Taurus for the Hierophant energy. But that's about winning that race. That's about, okay, the success that comes with a moment of pause, with a moment of reflection that says, and this is that King, Queen of Cups with 10 of Pentacles week. So this is that, like, okay, that's weighing the pros and cons of how you got there. Truly a success for week 2 here, it's looking like. We've got the transformative card, of course, because you've got this new happenings. You've got this new blessing, right? So now your energy is going to transform. We've got the death card energy out. That's that moment where one thing ends, so that new something, that new beginning can happen. And it has something to do with that devil card energy. You taking a moment to reflect, relax, recuperate, as it were. Gather your resources. This is beautiful. This is transformation and manifestation all the way. You guys are like transformation on steroids, though. Just got to be clear on what it is. Get out of your headspace, Aquarius. Okay, clarifying week 4. Here it is. Here's that miscommunication again. Remember I said you got to be in reality. You're going to need teamwork on this. This is about teamwork. You can't do this without help is what it's really saying, Aquarius. You have to be clear. There may be a little bit sparks flying. It's kind of like the brothers issue here is the conflict arises again because of that miscommunication. We saw this in week 1, right? This is clarifying week 4 while it's still unclear here. The right idea, just maybe the wrong way to say it. So really focus on good communication and clarity. For week 4 is what I would say, because all of it can be cleared up with that communication happening. And you can have that team effort you're really desiring or looking for, I think, that week, Aquarius, as well. Let's take a look at your crystal or mineral card energy. This is where I'll begin your extended readings. I hope to see you all there. And hey, guys, now's a chance to like and subscribe. Please do leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. And I will try and reach back out here within the next 48 hours after I get the filters out of my connecticozoids. Right? Something like that. Here, Aquarius. Thank you. What do we got? We got blue calcite. Good. Yeah, that's what I need right now is the blue calcite. Act on your dreams, of course. Blue calcite, of course, is throat chakra energy. Helps clear that up. Dreamy, calming blue calcite is the fresh from the meditation retreat vision, board-making hippie of calcite family. Now, if I don't see a need for that in this reading, my gosh, Aquarius, I don't know what just happened. People who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling, worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Where to put it on your bedside table. When to use it when stress is the enemy. Freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. And this is where I will leave you. We'll get to the rest here, Aquarius, at your extended reading. Blessed be all.